And I'm getting all riled up here, and look at that market. We're up 20 points on the Dow Industrials, 26,235. We are now in new record territory. And look who's joining us. Now, this man has a name. He's famous. He's powerful. His name is Dennis Gartman. He's the publisher and editor of the Gartman Letter, read by virtually anybody who is everybody who is anybody on Wall Street. And he's laughing, but that's true. Yeah. Dennis, welcome to the program.
Tell that to my wife.
Okay.
Tell those good things to my wife and my daughters. They have doubts.
Well, you're a big name, and we're glad you're on board with us today. Now, corporate profits, I think they're pretty strong. Does that mean the rally continues?
Stuart, I think this is really quite simple. This is indeed a bull market. Profits are getting stronger. The economy is doing quite well. The president has done a number of things that I find to be very beneficial. The destruction of the regulations that he's done is important. The tax cut is terribly important. And as people ask me how far can the stock market go, I tell them it's a bull market and it will continue until it stops. My friends, very smart guys, all of us have tried to call a top in this thing, and it just continues to blow up in your face. We'll walk in one day. There'll be some geopolitical event that'll have happened overnight. The Dow will open 400 lower. It won't trade higher. That'll be the end. Until that happens, the trend is from the lower left to the upper right. It's still a bull market, isn't it?
Is this the Trump rally? Look, I said at the top of the hour, the man's on a roll and helping America to return to prosperity. Would you agree with that? It is the Trump rally, that Trump is largely doing this?
Well, actually, I think it is a global rally, because global stocks everywhere are up. European shares are up, Japanese shares are up, Chinese shares are up, Russian shares are up, American shares are up. I would say that this should be attributed to global synchronous growth rather than attributing it to the president. If I were the president, I would not take credit for what's going on, because when the inevitable bear market hits, and there shall be a bear market, will he take credit for that? I will just simply say this is a global plow horse economy that continues to move from the left to the upper right, and it will continue. So I tend not to give great amounts of credit to the president, but he's done a better job than many people had anticipated. Let's say that.
Yeah, I think we can say that with certainty, Dennis. Absolute certainty right there.
No question.
Do you ever mess around with Bitcoin? I mean, it's down again today, around 10,000 bucks. You know, look, everybody asks me, and I'm sure they ask you, should I buy some Bitcoin? Should I get involved in blockchain? What's your answer?
You should be involved in blockchain. You should avoid Bitcoin. The two are, for improper circumstances, they are considered to be synchronous one with the other, but they are divergent. They are completely different. The blockchain is going to change the manner in which we trade 20-foot export units. It's going to change the manner in which we trade stocks. It'll change the manner in which we trade foreign exchange. The blockchain, I think, is extraordinarily intelligent, high-tech new movement. But Bitcoin, nonsense. It is truly the tulip mania of the 21st century, and please avoid it. This will end in tears. These things always do. This one will too. Okay,
let me sum up where we've gone so far. Yes, it is a bull market rally, and it ends when it ends. You don't give a great deal of credit to President Trump. It's the global boom that really takes the credit here, and you wouldn't touch Bitcoin with a 10-foot pole. Now, one last one for you. Big tech.
Okay.
On a huge tear for what, a couple of years now, and these companies are now very, very highly priced. Would you buy any of them at these prices?
Honestly, no. I'm an old guard trader, an old guard investor. I have this aphorism: I want to own the things that if I drop them on my foot will hurt. I'd much rather own copper. I'd much rather own U.S. steel. I'd much rather own the simple things that are incumbent in domestic and international growth.
Have you missed all of this, Dennis?
High tech is beyond my ken.
Have you missed it? Oh, no, wait a minute. Have you missed it? You did?
Yeah, I've missed, no, not a question. I've missed the high-tech revolution, not a question. But if you take a look at what steel prices have done lately, and steel stocks, U.S. Steel's up, what, 35% since the start of the year, or since late in December. That is very close to what's going on in high-tech. I mean, it takes a younger man to understand high-tech, and it's beyond my ken. I don't want to get out over my skis too far.
Wait. I'm at least as old as you are, probably older, and on the left-hand side of the screen we've got Microsoft, which is up 52% since the election.
It's pretty amazing.
If I'd have listened to you, I would be poor as a church mouse right now.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be in fine shape. You might not be up 51%, but you might be up 25 or 30%. And that's not so bad. Did I miss Microsoft? Absolutely. Did I miss Facebook? Yes, I shall never understand Facebook. I'm not even on Facebook. But do I understand copper, lumber, steel, transports, those sorts of things? Yeah, they make sense to me. I understand them. And if I've learned anything in 40-some years of being in the business, do the things you understand and avoid the things you don't understand. And if other people do well with it, God bless them.